What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's Scott here with
Ryan.
My little brother Ryan. So he went X2 through day 1 of YCS Indy. So we have a day 2 deck profile. And what were we playing?
Melodious Voiceless Voice.
Melodious Voiceless. So you lost 2 in day 1. What was your losses?
Round 1 and 2, Snake Eye and then Flu.
So Snake Eye and Flu, and you won 7 straight to get to day 2. That's awesome. Any shout outs?
You.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you, the shop, and well, pretty much my fiance for letting me be here.
There we go. Let's get into the profile.
All right, so best card, one of the best cards in the deck. So we got Diviner. This card is just too good. Hopefully, they don't hit it. And the one
it's got an ulti coming, so
yeah, true. And the partner in crime being Trias, it just helps. Even opening this isn't bad, or sometimes opening it was actually bad, but that's neither here nor there. Next, we have the next, like one of the best cards in the deck, being 3 Refrain. If you open this and normal summon it, you can still have a really good inboard. Even if by itself and having no other cards, it's a 1-card combo and just overall solid. Then the 1 brick along with it being the couplet. I opened this more than I like to, but it happens.
Mandatory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you can play 2. Like the guy, the fella that got first place in where was it? In Louisville. He played 2 in his list because he looked at it the same way that people look at Benkei.
You want 1 in the deck?
Yeah, you want to have 1 in the deck in case you drop. But I'd try that too. True both.
Okay.
I'll pass.
I got you. What's up next?
We got 3 Saphira.
Okay.
It's kind of self-explanatory. The card's crazy good, and like this paired up with this is just absolutely bonkers. Then let's go ahead and move on to. I only played 2 low. Controversial opinion.
Why 2? Why not 3?
Too many normal summons.
Okay. What's your main deck at?
45.
Oh, so you would have been at 46 with 3 low. That makes sense.
Yeah. So already had 6 normal summons there. I don't really need 3 more, and like this is like heavily searchable, whereas these 3 aren't. Well, these other 2 aren't. Good card though. Great card. Heart and soul of the deck. It honestly didn't get negated very often.
Would you add the 3rd in if you needed it, or would you stick at 2?
For this build, I'd stick at 2.
Okay. What's up next?
The rituals. Well, the 1-ups. After 2 Skull Guardian. So,
Standard.
Yeah. Have to play it. Even if you didn't have to, you still would. The card's fucking crazy.
Yep.
Absolutely insane.
Omni negate.
Recurring Omni, absolutely free. Like, whenever I went to, like in round 9, like he tried to kept baiting it. Which this was on the written feature match I was in. He kept trying to bait it, and then he talentless to draw 2 because he had nothing else. Skull Guardian negate.
There we go.
He went to make Typhon, and I flipped the trap and popped it.
Yeah.
So that was easy peasy. Next we got the 2 Seravis, Old Man and his partner in crime. Pin summoning this feels illegal. I'm gonna be honest.
Pin summoning the Seravis, old man, feels illegal. You heard it here, folks.
Well, because your scales are between level 2 and 8. He's a 7, so you just slap him out.
Oh yeah.
I pin summoned for 4 against round 4 against Tempai, and it was the 2 Refrain, Diviner, and Old Man. And like we went to his turn, and he really didn't do a whole lot. He droplets for 4. But he negated everything else. Like, but I still had Blessing on Pillow, so I was ritual summoned anyway for a Seravis.
Yeah.
And stopped Black Rose. Now for the actual best card in the deck. This card is absolutely insane.
So Ostinato is a 1-card combo, correct?
Yeah, buddy. So Ostinato, you send 2 Refrain, summon Baka, then Baka gets you your 3rd Refrain grabs you a couplet brings one back from grave, and then you scale it, and then search
the Concerto. Okay.
Yeah. So from there you can get to Appaloosa and Vortex Dragon.
Awesome.
So you
app for how many?
2. App for 2 usually.
App for 2, okay.
Which isn't a lot, but it works.
Okay. I already see those pretty pre-preps.
Yeah.
How many pre-prep are we
I'm
playing?
only playing 2.
So we're at 2 pre-prep. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really need to play 3.
Well, you're playing Melodious. You don't really need...
Yeah. And plus, there's already so many ways to search your monsters. The only thing I would like consider playing in the future is maybe Prosperity, but like the X deck is like kind of tight, but also it's tight not at the same time, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. What's up next?
Up next, we got the voiceless spells and traps. So we got the 3 barrier, and then 1 blessing, 1 radiance.
Nice and self-explanatory there.
Yeah.
Some people are cutting the blessing.
Yeah. So the list that won Greenville and the list that won the regional in Louisville weren't playing blessing. I didn't really like that too much. I think blessing is too good not to play because your grind game is insane. One of this deck's hardest matchups, in my opinion, is overall is shifter decks. So cast Shooter Flu, Branded because non-targeting banishing, no runic.
Yeah.
And this helps you grind with those decks.
That's fair.
Better. Then this card's insane. This one to me matches because they just pop. Like I could pop 2 usually because of Sravis and Skull Guardian, or just like recur cards.
Okay.
Next we have the 2 ritual spell, also self-explanatory.
Yeah, you only play 2.
I had to play 2. I played it 1 if I could, but I can't. Now onto the non-engine. We have 15 non-engine here.
Nice. That's why we're at 45.
Yeah. So 3 Veiler, 3 Ash, 2 Ogre for the monster non-engine. So Veiler felt really good today. It was, well, we'll say and yesterday. It was MVP, honestly. Against Brandon, around 5, I believe it was. No, round 6. It was round 6. They normal summoned a Luber. I just Veilered it, and he didn't really have a response. Then he Brandon fused us the game, Skull Guardian.
Yep.
And we take those.
And that pretty much does it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So we're at 8. What's those other 7 non-engine?
Yeah, so we got then Ash self-explanatory, Ogre for the format. Other ones we got 3 Imperm.
Okay.
Yeah, then for the optional cards, people were looking at me sideways for meaning 2 Droplet and 2 Book of Eclipse.
So the Eclipse, I know it came up several times during day 1. What's it really used for?
So I'm going to give you a scenario. So I only play 1 Sravis. So I can't always bank on target protection.
Yeah.
But if I normal summon low or normal summon Diviner, they try Impermanent or Veiler it, just chain the Eclipse.
Because it's no longer face up to resolve. I got you.
Yeah. So just put it face down. I still get my set, and I can still use it for full tribute.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if it's on your turn, they don't get the draws because their monsters don't flip back up. Okay.
They have nothing to flip back up. Yeah. Then Droplet.
Droplet's self-explanatory to me.
Really good board breaker, and it's a forbidden combo basically. So if I'm going second into a board, I Book of Eclipse and I try to negate a monster on field. Droplet, send it.
Yep. And they still get everything flipped.
Yep.
Nice. So that's the 45 in main. You want to do side or extra first?
Let's go into the extra.
We'll go to the extra.
So we're gonna start with the fusions.
Sure.
So I'm playing 1 Intense, 2 Baka, 1 Vortex.
Okay.
So you gotta play 2. The card's just absolutely bonkers. There's no locks for the Melodious stuff with the cards we play.
Now
so we can just keep recycling.
Keep recycling. Now with the Vortex, don't you have to play the Xyz?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was fusions first. Yeah, so for the Xyz's, that's pretty self-explanatory. So we have one absolute to summon out the Vortex.
Yeah. Omni negate.
Yeah, 1 Dweller, 1 Cowboy. Never made either of these. Never made either of them.
Cowboy for time?
I played this for time. Never needed to. I never went. Closest I got a time was 15 minutes left.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So it really never mattered. Then this was a generic call because it's okay against Snake Eye. I'm not gonna say it's good. It works against U-Bell. Didn't play U-Bell.
That's fair.
I didn't expect tier, but also covers that. It's okay against branded.
I actually played tier round 2. So
Yeah, it must have been good for you playing
oh,
Runic.
it was nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
What else we got?
A lot of links.
A lot of links. Let me see them.
So we got one
Anima.
double IP.
So some people were asking you why you're playing 2. Can you hit me with why you're playing 2 of the IP?
You use one for the combo, you make one after.
Okay.
So after you pin something, you're gonna have 2 refrain. That's why you can either make a rank 4 or you can make a second IP.
Okay. So that's right there when you would have to decide if you want to go Abyss Dweller or the other IP.
Yep.
I think I would most of the time go the other IP. So I like that.
Yeah, make a second IP, or if you're far enough into your game state, you can tribute both of them off along with a diviner, and you can draw 2 off trias.
Okay. That's pretty nice.
If you're going second, you can also pop a card.
I like that.
Then one Little Knight, then you make on their turn.
Yep.
A really funny card to make on your opponent's turn, Dynamondo.
So just make it on their turn with IP?
Yeah, IP into Dynamondo, shuffle one of their cards back, shuffle one of your own rituals back, and then you can just Mundo bring back one of your, your Skull Guardian.
My. So you have an Omni on their turn.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
Or you can, if they out your Cerevis, you could just summon your Cerevis back.
What we got left?
The larger links. One Exceed the Pendulum, one Apo, one Access.
Okay. How many times did you go in the access code?
Once against Runic.
So against Runic, you went into the access code. That's funny.
Well, I had to use it. I had to do it. I had to play the mini game to get rid of skill drain.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Banish itself was cost. Pop it. I did the same thing with Diviner, except I used I summoned Diviner and then
Big brain plays.
I summoned the Diviner, booked it, and then resolved the effect sending in test. To pop
Okay.
it.
So that's the extra. What do we got in the side?
Yeah. So the side's boring, honestly, but
well,
it works. That's what matters. So we got 3D barrier that don't match.
That's okay. Three-dimensional barrier.
Yeah. It wasn't even for 10 pi because the main deck kind of covers that. It was mostly for branded.
Yeah. 10 pies a buy.
Yeah. And 2 evenly matched. This card's good. I sided it against
Runic,
Stun, and Snake Eye.
That's fair.
And Flu, but we didn't matter against Flu because they Feather Stormed me twice.
Oh, yeah, that's why you lost that round 2.
Yeah. Well, it was Shifter game 1, then Feather Storm game 3 because I rolled them game 2. And we got
the normal board breakers.
Yeah, regular stuff. Only 2 Cosmic.
Okay.
I actually only sided this in against Runic, honestly.
Okay.
It works for what it is.
Well, you're maining Ogre, so I mean,
yeah.
Cosmic's one of those cards. If you're maining Ogre, it's like iffy, but I'd still rather have it and not need it.
Yeah, that's fair. And for the rest of it, we got two more spells being deck lockdown.
This card puts in work.
Yeah, it puts in a lot of leg work. I'm not gonna say it won me my feature match, but it won me my feature match.
Yeah, it did.
Because he had Ash and Bonfire rotting in hand, and the rest of it was just like generalized like board breakers. I was able to keep negating.
Awesome.
And the last 3, we got 3 Bell.
Nice. So that's all of your side. Is there any changes you would make to the main deck?
To the main deck?
To the main.
Honestly, not really. I think the main deck's fine for the most part.
Okay.
Like, maybe in the future, whenever new cards come out, we're gonna adjust it. Like, in future formats, we might not have to play Ogre.
Yeah.
Ogre, we just kind of have to play it right now.
That's fair.
Because this is good in the mirror. This is good against Snake Eye to a point.
Everything. Yeah.
What else is it good against? U-Bell to a point as well, but that's also kind of iffy.
That card hits the Sinful Spoils, the original, hard. Because it's got to be face up to resolve. The continuous spell?
What?
Never mind. Maybe it's Temple. It is Temple hard. Temple like
yeah.
if they have to try to play through Nib, Ogre hits Temple really
Oh,
hard.
yeah, no, this slamm's Temple. When you said the original, I was like, I don't think that's right.
No, it's a normal spell. That's my bad.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, I think everything else is pretty
Okay.
pretty set in
Any
stone.
changes in the extra or side?
Side, yes. I think I'm gonna play one Tam Tam for time instead of
Tam Tam for time?
instead
Okay.
of Cowboy. Like Cowboy.
You mean the extra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Tam Tam would be a side deck monster.
Okay.
Because you would send that off Ostinato instead of the instead of 2 reframe, because you'll be able.
Okay, I'm with you.
Because they'll burn for
Yep.
5. And then I can instead play something else instead of Cowboy.
Okay. I know you had talked about Starring Knight, but
Starry Night, yeah, that's also an option for the extra, because you can special any like level 4 or lower light monster from hand.
which is low.
Yeah, special low if she's stuck in hand.
Why do you do that? Because you can't pendulum summon low.
Yeah, she's level 1, not level 2.
Okay. Well, we really appreciate the deck profile, Ryan. Any other comments?
Not really. The day 1 went pretty well. After round 2, that I had to lock in and go from there.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, guys, this man won 7 straight at YCS Indy. Day 2 with Melodious Voiceless Voice. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel, and we'll catch you next time.